So welcome to the presidential HQ. It's empty. I haven't built an interior.
Oh. I think
Because,
someone's already living in here.
well,
Do we
you
have
can...
squatters' rights on this server?
No. No, this is your house. You can just kill them. Also, you're also the president. You can just evict people if you want.
This is true.
So yeah, this is the build. I'll give you the grand tour. All right, here it is. So we've got I will do an interior for you. I just didn't do it before we did the meeting because I'm lazy. But we've got like the main build, and also I've got like I've got a greenhouse here, like just over here. Because I like building greenhouses, so I added one to this build.
I love a good greenhouse. You could put like a sniffer in here.
You
and
could.
I could have a pet.
I've never actually played around with sniffers, believe it or not.
Sniffers are great. I love them.
I believe it. So yeah, in here, we have the actual empty space. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is up there where there's like the big window with the warden mouth, I'm going to have like that be like a big long hallway, and there's going to be like a throne of crafting tables at the end of it.
Oh, beautiful.
And then that's where you sit when we do meetings. And then my little office is off to the side in this area over there. Over here. I've started designing the interior. I just haven't finished it because I absolutely bloody hate doing interiors. Yeah, that is the presidential HQ.
There's a blue sheep.
Oh, there was. Oh, I know why that's there. I can't remember why though. Did I do that? I think I needed cyan wool for something at some point, and I just went around dying a whole bunch of random sheep on the server because I couldn't be bothered farming them at that point.
That's beautiful.
Are you gonna bring it into the HQ?
I'm bringing it around with me.
Okay.
For the rest of the meeting.
Okay.
Have we gotten... Cool. I saw the hole didn't have any crafting tables in it, nor did it have infrastructure to get crafting tables that people were throwing in.
Yeah.
Have we got any gifts?
No. Also, Boom and Frosty, they haven't actually paid their shop tax either for the dock down there. Well, yeah, that is the meeting. Have a good day. I don't know how to win the meeting. You win the meeting. You're the president. You do it.
Thank you, trusted advisor. You are now dismissed.
What a lovely and productive little meeting that was. Now, what you're probably thinking is, oh, you know, we had the meeting, there's no interior to it, it's still empty, so the only logical thing to do would be to now do the interior, because that is something that desperately needs doing. You don't have a clue who I am. Yeah, now I'm going to go do something completely different at the base because I don't want to do an interior, so I'm not going to do it. This is how we got to the point of me leaving the HQ this long. Also, Paper has started spawn-proofing the Nether Hub, which is very cool. Thank you, Paper. I probably should have done that, but you know, I keep procrastinating things because I want to work on a million different projects at once. So we're going to return to another completely unrelated project, and we are going to start working on the next part of the base. I'm going to sleep first. So we have so far 4 buildings now in our city. That's not very many. Like 8 months in the season, and we do not have very much at all. So I want to fix that, and I want to do a very large amount of building today. I want to build a few buildings along here, including a fire station, a post office. This is, like I said last episode, this is kind of like the main central part of the city with a whole bunch of like government type buildings. So we'll have those. But then the big kicker for today's episode, the big part, those are just off to the side. The big part is along here. Kind of along this section here, we are going to have a big kind of central park type thing, a big park. I've got like a little pergola for it, some trees. It's going to be fun. So I've got all the resources here. This is a lot of resources. This might be the most resources I've gotten so far this season. So let's get into a time lapse and get it built. So there we go. We now have the next part of our base built. And first of all, let's look at these 4 buildings. We're going to go from left to right, because the left is the most uninteresting, and I always like to start with the most uninteresting things so we can make things more interesting as we go. So these are just kind of 2 generic office buildings, but this side, I've detailed the side of one. You look at that, there's no detailing inside there, but I've detailed the side of this because we've got a road running along here, and the bridge is going to connect up here, and then we're going to have something here. I'm thinking like a petrol station or something. I don't know. I haven't worked that part out yet, but there's going to be something kind of here that's kind of like, as you come in, you can go, or maybe we even build like a building like kind of running parallel to the road there or something. I don't know. Either way, that's the side of the building detailed. It's not the most exciting building. Probably not going to do interior for that one. Same with this one. It's also just kind of generic office building, although we have got like these little plants out the front, which are really cute. I love using cauldrons as planters. I think it just works so well. But let's go into the interesting ones. So first of all, fire station. Now, not interesting overly in terms of the structure. This is another one I'm definitely doing interior for. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, other than like the generic like fire pole and, you know, the fire station stuff. But yeah, no, kind of generic. But the interesting thing is this fire truck. Now, I cannot wait until we get to the point where I'm going to start doing more kind of vehicles around the city, and that's going to come a lot later on, where we do a lot of kind of detailing after we've got most of the buildings in, and I'm going to put some more street lights and traffic lights and all sorts, but namely vehicles. And you know, we can jump in, drive it, even though I'm in the wrong side. Unless I'm American, which I'm not. So this is the wrong side. This isn't the side we drive in Australia. We go around the other side, and this is the side we drive. I mean, I don't drive, but that's not the point. Yeah, no, I absolutely love the fire truck, and it's kind of obscured a little bit because it's kind of coming out of here, which I wanted to do because I wanted to give a bit of motion, because so far the city feels very static. There's not much going on, and that'll be fixed once we've got the vehicles and the detailing in a bit. But you know, we've got the fire truck, and you come around the back, you can get on the back of it, except I can't because there's no floor in here and there's a zombie there. Okay. Yeah, you know, you can kind of just see the start of the fire trucks, and we're going to have another one around the city somewhere too. But something I absolutely love too is this door, because what I've done is I've layered pale moss carpet, because then that kind of makes the moss leach up onto the building a bit, which adds just that bit of extra detail to it. Now, I wasn't planning on using too much pale moss or anything, because the thing is, you look at it, it does have a slight tinge of green in the same way like the tuff does, like the green and kind of almost, you know, that's blue. But the problem is there's not really any Minecraft blocks that are perfect. Oh, hello, skeleton. That are perfectly grayscale. You're going to get a little bit of color just for detailing in every block. Like even this stone, like it's got like ever so teensy hints of blue, and I think it's even more with andesite. You can kind of see, yeah, like look, that's a very, very like desaturated blue, but it's still blue nonetheless. So like there is going to be a teensy bit of color no matter what. So, and like the problem is with tuff specifically, there's not really any other block in Minecraft that really matches this shade that is perfectly grayscale, like this kind of level of darkness, which I need. Like you kind of go back from a distance, you don't really notice the gray, and I need that kind of level of shading just to kind of transition from the deep slate to the stone a bit better. So I kind of have no other choice, but you know, that is a really bad arrow placement. Wow, okay. Oh, it's gone. But lastly, with these buildings, we have the post office. Now, this is another one I do want to do interior for. I don't know what exactly, but we've got some interesting stuff. So one thing I like is that the actual entrance to it is lowered a bit. So like you come along here, it's like almost in the gutter a little bit. I don't know why I did this. Probably not very practical, but I think it looks cool. So you come down here into it. And yeah, we've got the post office, we've got some flags up there, which those were a pain to get the design right. Those were not fun to design at all. I tried like banners and I just couldn't get it to work. So eventually I settled on kind of, I'll go fly up and you can see just kind of that shape kind of drooping over. And yeah, we've also got this little sign, which you kind of have to use your imagination a little bit, but it's almost like a little post office sign, I guess. And yeah, I like it. Also, something I do really like is this side entrance here, which I see is like a loading dock, which we're gonna put like a big mail truck here when I do the detailing for the city, which is gonna be cool. That that blast furnace is in the wrong rotation. But that is all the boring stuff for today's episode. That's the stuff I don't care about. These are just buildings. I don't care. Here is my favorite part that we've built today, which is the park, which I absolutely love. Because I'm working with some more organic shapes, which I like working with organic stuff. I'm not. I like, don't get me wrong, I like building the city, but kind of like terraforming and doing some more organic stuff, like trees and stuff. That is my favorite thing to do in Minecraft. So we've got like this little pergola, veranda thing. I don't know. I was thinking too, when the cushions get added, I'm going to swap out these cups for cushions and then also put them on these blocks here, just so it kind of makes it a bit nicer because there's just like a gap there. I know I went on a cushion rant last episode, but like I think this could be a good place to use them when we just use them sparingly. So yeah, we've got this little shady area, which I might put like some seats in here or something. I think I might put some seats in the park just in general. Something I do like is I've got like dead coral or some bushes, and out of everything here, this coral was the most painful thing to get. I hate harvesting coral, honestly, but you know, I like it. Also kind of like we have the issue where I think this part specifically, is this the river or something? Dark forest. Yeah, this technically is a dark forest biome where I'm standing right now, so you do get the blue sky, but it's fine. You just walk like a little bit to the left and you get not blue sky. So, and then we've got this little bridge, which is at a bit of a weird angle, but I really like it. And we've got like this little pond, which, full transparency, I somehow forgot that I'm supposed to be building grayscale when I designed this. And like, I kind of built it around the idea of having actual water in it. So there's some kind of tricky slopes in there. Because I forgot that we weren't putting actual water in it, we were putting glass. But, you know, I think it turned out well, regardless. I probably should have made it a bit deeper so the fog effect is a bit more, but you know what? It works. It's just very clear water, which makes zero sense because it's like a public park. It should be filled with reeds and stuff, which we have got some reeds somewhere. Where did I put them? I thought I had reeds. I don't know. Did I forget to put the reeds in? I might have forgotten to put the reeds in. But yeah, no, we've got some trees as well, which I absolutely love. And yeah, I think I'm gonna put like some benches along here, like a little like stove area in case people want to cook in here, which makes sense, I guess. Parks have those. But yeah, no, that is the park, and that kind of goes along here. Where we're going to go from here, I want to expand out more. I don't know which direction I want to go next. Here's the problem. I'm really stuck with what I want to design and build next because there's so many directions I want to go at once that I'm kind of like in this decision paralysis where I don't know what I want to do next. Like, I want to build like a museum here, and I've kind of got like half designed, I guess. I want to have like a museum here, and then like a courthouse back here. I've got ideas. It's just a matter of actually acting on those ideas. But then on the other side, like we could do that, but alternatively on the other side, in the same way I've started designing the museum, I've also started designing like a big shopping center and then like some shops, and like this is going to be like the market district almost where you buy stuff. That's what you do in markets. Oh, hello. But yeah, this is where like all the shops are, and we're gonna have like a big, massive shopping center in the middle, which is really cool. And I've got some like it is completely on an angle. But yeah, no. So I have ideas. I have very many ideas. So if you have a preference for which one you want to see me build first, let me know, because I don't think I am going to be able to choose myself. I think I'm going to have someone else tell me which to do first. But to finish off the video a little bit, we are going to pivot again. I am pivoting so much this episode. I cannot concentrate. My attention span is not good. And we are actually going to go back in time for a little bit, because here's the thing. With that meeting with Twaj, there was a clip that I didn't include in the opening to this video because I wanted to save it until the end, because it's something rather exciting. So let's time travel. Editing me, insert some variety of Doctor Who sound effect.
Bingle bongle dingle dangle, yickety doo, yickety da, ping pong, lippy tappy toota.
Yeah, Boom and Frosty, they haven't actually paid their shop tax either for the dock down there.
I'm shaking my head at them.
I know, the people on this server don't like do what they're supposed to, do they?
Let's get other people on here. People who listen.
Other
to me.
people.
I'm the president.
You're the president. We're just going to summon new people. Or do you
Just
want to
make new people, yeah.
make new people? Whoa, okay. Calm down there.
Not like that. Not like that.
We can make a little summoning circle for new people.
Ooh.
Let's get some. All right, come up here. I'll make a little summoning circle. Okay, I'm
With my
trying
sheep will
to
come along with me.
work out how to build one now. So let's do like a little dance or something on it to summon the new people.
Hell yeah. Ah!
Is it working?
Sorry. Westwood just jumped off the top of my closet onto my desk.
Amazing. All right. How do we
He's
do
a big
this?
fan.
This isn't a very good start now that I look at it.
How do we do this?
I don't know. Hang on, I'll add. Maybe the circle's not good. That's
That is a
slightly
bigger
better
circle.
That is a bigger circle. You know, Twaj, I don't think
Do we
this
have
is
like a flint and
working.
steel?
Flint
It's not
steel. We
working?
set it on fire. Do I have one in my
We set it
inventory?
on
I
fire.
actually
Yeah,
can't remember.
all good rituals need a little bit of fire.
I don't have fire, but I have these two. I got these like 3 episodes ago, and I keep forgetting to show them off in my videos.
Oh, hello, little friends. Oh, lovely. Nice sponge cake.
Oh, I just realized I
And
created an
what's your
infinite
name?
water source here.
Bolognese. Oops.
Whoa, diamonds. So yeah, we've got bolognese and we got sponge cake. I found them while I was digging out the area for
Hell yeah.
my storage room. Yeah, I don't think this is working. Maybe it takes a while for them to join.
Yeah, you gotta give them the server IP.
That's actually a probably
And when
good
you
idea.
come over here, you
I
write
do
a
need
sign
to
with the
do
server
that.
IP.
Yeah, we've got
You do need to give people the server.
I'm the admin. I probably need to do that. So yes, as you saw from that little clip, we are getting some new members, and with the help of Kenma, I have set up some little kind of like starter boxes with a little book. We can get that. Just some basic gear and a happy ghast, because everyone should have a happy ghast. And you know, it's just some generic welcome stuff, some information about the president, which crafting tables around if she will steal them, the shopping district, the bleed, and the guardian farm. And yeah, it's just a whole bunch of information. And yeah, so once they log on, they will get these. Because we did a summoning circle out of crafting tables, because that's a normal thing to do. So yeah, with that, we are going to end the video. So thank you for watching. Next episode, I don't know if I want to work on the base next episode, because I have had a very dumb idea for a shop I want to build, and I wanted to get it done like ASAP before I could lose the idea, because I really, really like this really stupid idea I've got. But I'm not going to spoil it. So if we work on that next episode, we do. If we don't, we don't. I don't know what I'm going to do next episode. That's up to my scatterbrain to decide in the moment, so I'm not going to tell you. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one if you choose to watch it.